Hi class, today we're looking at multiplying fractions. So multiplying fractions is actually easier in my opinion than adding and subtracting them. The tricky part is making sure that we simplify them. So let's take a look at multiplying 4/5 times 1/4. So what we can do is we literally can do 4 times 1, 4 times 1 equals 4, over 5 times 4. 5 times 4 equals 20. And then we can see that 4 and 20 can both be divided by 2. They also can both be divided by 4. So we're going to divide the top by 4, and if we do the top, we divide the bottom by 4. So that's going to equal 1/5. And that's our answer. There is another way to be tricky about it. You can always cross divide before you multiply. So there's a 4 on this side and there's a 4 on this side. So we know that both of those are divisible by 4. So if we just cross those out and multiply as if they were just 1, you get 1/5. Okay? Either way is an option. This next one, we can't cross anything out when we're multiplying, so we just have to multiply straight. 2 times 7 is 14. 5 times 9 is 45. 14 really is only divisible by 2 or 7, and 45 is not divisible by 2 or 7, so this is our lowest terms. So once again, we can do 2 times 5, which is 10, 3 times 8, which is 24. We can see that both of those are divisible by 2. So to simplify, we're going to divide each by 2, and that gives us 5/12. And that's our answer. So if we were to take a look at it and do it our other way, 2/3 times 5/8, we already can see that 2 can go into 2 one time and 2 goes into 8 4 times. So this only works in this direction, okay? So then 1 times 5 is 5, and 3 times 4 is 12. Same answer. Okay. So now we have 7 times 1 is 7. 8 times 2 is 16. 7 can only be divisible by 7 and 1, and 16 cannot, so that is simplified. 3 times 2 is 6. 2 times 5 is 10. They both can be divided by 2. 3/5. So you can see we also could cross those out beforehand, which gives us 3/5. 7 times 9 is 63. 8 times 8 is 64. They're only one apart, so they can't be reduced at all. 2 times 1 is 2. 5 times 6 is 30. Divide by 2. 1/15. Okay. Today on your IXL, you're going to be multiplying things like this, where it'll be 2/5 times 5. Whenever you have a whole number, it's like saying 5 over 1. So we know that we can automatically just cross the 5's out, right? Divide by those. So it's going to equal 2. Or we could go ahead and multiply it out if we're not sure. 2 times 5 is 10. 5 times 1 is 5. This symbol, this line, is like dividing. So if you can divide it, divide it. 5 goes into 10 2 times. So your answer's 2. Okay. Another one you might see today is 6 times 2/3. Once again, it's just like having it over 1. 12 over 3. 3 goes into 12 4 times. Let's try one more. If we have 7/8 times 8, 56 over 8. 8 goes into 56 7 times. Once again, you could cross out here, and then you see that 7 is the answer.